came to the hotel, hung out a little bit. Then when her brothers finally showed up, we went to downtown Disney. We ended up eating at the Naples. It was really good. I ended up getting a Wagyu Bolognese lasagna. And then after that, went to a couple different shops. First went to Star Wars, Trade Post shop, the Marvel Avengers shop. Then I got a churro. That was fire. I got a cookie butter churro. Went to the boutique store and then the home store. And then we went to World of Disney and finished that out from there, and then ended up coming back here. And
you got this shirt.
It's cute. It's very cute. Came back here, got ready for bed. It's gonna be a nice day today. Now we're just getting all ready. We're gonna head over to Disneyland first because we actually have park hopper tickets. So then from there we're gonna do Disneyland that day and probably do California Adventure tomorrow with like split between time for California and Disneyland. The reason why is because she doesn't really ride rides a whole lot, but we're not here for the rides. We're just here for, you know, the good experiences, having fun.
I mean, my brothers will get on with you.
Bet.
They'll get on anything. Go ahead. Oh, thank you. You're welcome.
We're actually in line for the park right now. Gonna head over to Disneyland. One of the first things we're gonna do, like I said, is do Rise of the Resistance. And then, but first we're gonna look for your Sherpa sweater.
First, we're gonna take a picture.
Oh yeah, take a picture.
Parents are waiting. Yeah.
Where are they waiting at? Just got off Rise of the Resistance. Always a 10 out of 10. Such a fun ride.
I will shit my pants. It has like metal in it.
Alright, we're headed over to Mr. Toad. We rode a couple of rides. We just finished up eating a coffee. She got a sparkling drink, which originally was supposed to be Flip, but she didn't like the coffee, so she ended up taking my sparkling drink. And then there was like this like pumpkin like dessert. It was trash. It wasn't really good. It's like $8 too, and it was like super small, so it just wasn't really worth it at all. But yeah. We're gonna come up here, ride Mr. Toad, and then we're gonna figure out what to do after. But so far, Disneyland has been great.
Y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del barco. Disembark. Thank you.
day 2. We start off in Disneyland.
Yep.
And then we're doing Disneyland today only, and then
No.
no.
Not only.
Huh?
We're gonna park hop.
Oh yeah, we're gonna park up.
Yeah.
Nice. Yesterday we only did Disneyland. We pretty much got all the rides we wanted to, right? Pretty much. Then we're gonna go look at all the different stuff. First, we're gonna get her a coffee, and then I want a tattoo in Sunset. So we're gonna go all the way to Galaxy's Edge. First, we're gonna get her a scooter so she can enjoy the day. It's gonna walking over to the park right now. Start off in Disneyland. That's where our reservation starts, and then we're gonna park hop for the rest of the day. She's in line to get her scooter, and really, as for yesterday, I really didn't record much at night. It's because I really just want to kind of enjoy my time. I did record a lot throughout the day. There are just some times where I just want to experience the park surroundings and just like everything else. Overall, my night was really good. I got a lot of food, tried a lot of different things. My girlfriend definitely tried different things. She didn't like a lot of them. There's like this pumpkin spice coffee. Said it tasted sour. I thought it was okay, but it was like meh. It's pumpkin dessert. That sucked. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty mid. It was gonna be like a ice cream type base, but saw it was like in this like little freezer container, but it wasn't. It was just like a cold storage freezer. Yeah, we're gonna go to Galaxy's Edge first, get her a coffee, and then I want a tattoo in Sunset, and then we're gonna go from there. We're gonna try to figure out what to do. The line's short enough for Rise of the Resistance. We're probably gonna get on that first. That's one of her favorite rides. It's actually a really great ride, so I really enjoy it. You guys saw footage of that yesterday, so we ended up doing like a bunch of rides, like Mr. Toad, Pinocchio, Peter Pan. Then we did we did a lot of other rides, Small World, Toontown. The Toontown ride was kind of a disappointment though, because yesterday, like in the middle of the ride, it just stopped, like all the animation stopped working, so I think it was closed before that. Space Mountain closed a lot, so yeah, everything just kind of like closed, and more of the stories. Some of the rides just didn't work, but you know, sometimes it's a hit and miss. They were extremely busy, but overall, it was a great day yesterday, great night yesterday. Got a lot of sweet treats, you know, but didn't dig in too much. Put in about 20,000 steps, so I'm hoping to do that today too. My legs don't really hurt as much. Again, my job is very physical, so I'm used to walking a lot. So, hell out of here. Just finished breakfast. We ended up both getting Tatooine Sunset and a Ronto breakfast wrap. That was
so good.
So fire.
So cool.
We unfortunately weren't able to get her a coffee because they don't open until 10:30. And I saw.
It's okay. I will order it.
Okay. I saw that the Ronto Rooster ordered it, but they only do it after the other place closes. So they have the stuff, but they don't have it available right now. Gonna go on Rise of the Resistance. Wait time's only 60 minutes, if that. It's probably not even gonna be that long. Get on the first amazing ride of the day. We just came off came off of Rise of the Resistance, 10 out of 10 ride. Now she's stopping to use the bathroom real quick, and then we're gonna go head over to Docking Bay, get her a coffee. I'm gonna stop by Ronto's Rooster, Tatooine Sunset, and then from there we're gonna go on to Smuggler's Run. Yesterday we were engineers, but today hopefully we get to be either a gunner or a fighter, or pilot. So either way, we're gonna be having some super fun. I think from there we're probably gonna go to New Orleans or to Frontierland, get on one of those small rides. Thunder Mountain's closed, unfortunately, but I think she's probably going to want to go do like Mr. Toad or Pinocchio's again. They're all good rides. Probably get on the teacups today. I'll probably end up getting on the Matterhorn because the Matterhorn's actually updated, so we'll see how that goes. The reason why I didn't want to get on the Matterhorn yesterday is because I was back hurt on it last time, and then this time around they updated the seating, so I saw that. It's already kind of a little hot. I didn't realize it was going to be a little humid today. Why I'm not wearing like something like Disney as I was wearing yesterday. It's just because the material is so thick. I'm only to put up with it tomorrow because we're gonna have our third day here. We're gonna be doing some park hopping, and then I don't know what time we're gonna be going over to California Adventure.
Hey, I have you on my bracelet. Oh, you're right there.
If she is here, she may not be alone. Do you understand? Resistance must not be allowed to regroup. If someone in this outpost knows something, we need to find them.
I will lead a team right away.
You will await further orders. Troopers.
Everyone, clear a path!
Alright, we're gonna head over to California Adventure. We just did a couple of rides and we had a little bit of a drink break. Got a Monster. She ended up getting some water. So we're gonna head over there to meet up with her family and possibly get some lunch. Are we gonna do Monsters Inc. today? Yeah. Hell yeah.
Perfect, good to go, thank you. And good to go, thank you guys, have a good day.
About 120. And came in, we're gonna get a drink. We're gonna get a mango hard float. That's gonna be looking kind of fire. And then from there, we're gonna go meet up with her family for lunch, or just to like get on some rides. Today so far, we've been taking it super nice. We've done Peter Pan. We did we did Alice in Wonderland and then Snow White. I'm gonna go get on the Incredible Coaster over here now that we're in California. I do have an appointment for 2:50 around for Space Mountain, so I have about an hour for that to get through, but we'll see. Right now we're just kind of doing it, taking our bit by bit, because we still have today and then we still have tomorrow. So, but I'm sweating it up though. It is hot as hell, especially since I was like in the sun for a little bit. It's gonna be it's been a really nice time so far. I've been looking for this Darth Vader jersey, could not find it. Nowhere has my size. It says online that they have it, but that's gonna be on the DisneyStore.com, not in the actual World of Disney store or any of the other stores I've visited. So.
Hey look, a free camera. a
lot, but we've been doing a lot of stuff. We've been doing a lot of rides, eating a lot of good food, and we watched a little bit of the parade towards the end and crossed over into Toontown. That's where we're at. We're gonna ride the Runaway Railroad. Hopefully it's fixed. Because yesterday actually, we got on it in the middle of the ride, it just like stopped. So hopefully they fixed it today. We don't have that issue. But yeah, like I'll sit down eventually and explain like what we've been doing all day, show you some clips. I know so far in this video I haven't been talking a whole lot, but it's just because I've been trying not to live vicariously through the camera and just been trying to be enjoying our time together, enjoying these trips. So yeah, not that long.
We do not allow eating or drinking. You can stop us now. I'll tell you how. We're gonna make it happen.
Good times are here to stay. We'll get away and have a perfect picnic. We'll sing a song and absolutely nothing will go wrong. It's nothing can stop us
It's gonna be day 2 of Disney. We're currently outside the park right now. Yeah, I'm not really gonna do a bit of talking like right here, but when we get back to the hotel and I get all showered up and I feel a lot better, a little bit more rested and sitting down, I'll start going over like a recap of the day of what happened, because you know it's been nice. Weather, it's been a little hot. I'm still sweating at the moment because I'm like between like hot and cold all the time. So she's gonna get her deposit back real quick for the scooter, and then we're gonna go head back to the hotel and get some floss picks and shower up and everything. So it's been a long day. All right, so just got done showering, kind of relaxing a little bit. Had a really eventful day. So let me go ahead and give you a rundown of day one. Day one, we ended up doing, first ride we did was Rise of Resistance, and then we went to Smuggler's Run. A couple different rides. I know towards the end of the day we did Haunted Mansion during the nighttime. That was crazy. And then I ended up doing Pirates of the Caribbean as my last ride. And we did Toontown. Yeah, we did a lot of stuff. Most of that stuff was kind of like categorically in order in the video as of right now, but I'm kind of blanking because I'm, been at the park for the last like 14 hours. So we're there from from about 9 a.m. to about 10 p.m. So about 13. But the day before we did about 14 hours. So we were there from 8:30 to about 10 o'clock. Yeah, day 2 today though was super nice. Yeah, this morning we first again went over to the Galaxy's Edge. First went and got breakfast. We went to Ronto's Rooster or something like that. Got a Tatooine. I got 2 Tatooine subsets, and we both got the Ronto breakfast wrap. Fire. It's like a sausage with egg and cheese with like a sour cream sauce. I don't know what type of other sauce it was. It's kind of like a pita, like something you would put on like on a pita bread. It's fire. Then we did Smuggler's Run. Then we did Snow White, Peter Pan, Teacups, Alice in Wonderland. Then we stopped for something to eat for like, cause it's quite hot, so we're getting like, I want to get some like drinks. So we went over, got some drinks, got a Monster. Then after all that, we went over to California Adventure, met up with her family for lunch. Didn't really record too much around there because it was super hot, and I was also kind of like a little sick from, I think it was one of the drinks I ended up having. So it was just like a weird time, that like frame we're in, because like I was feeling sick and then I was feeling okay, went back to feeling sick and then I was feeling okay, then I went back to being sick. Then as soon as I ate, I felt a little bit better, and then once I got more like water, I went and got on the Incredicoaster with her brother and his boyfriend. Then I went over to Toy Story, did the Toys R Us Mania ride, That was really fun. Beat her in that. I believe we were. Oh no. We ended up going and then getting the matcha, getting her a cold brew for the caffeine re-up. That was fire, and that was actually like probably what ended up saving most of my day, honestly, because I was feeling super tired. Not like as yesterday where I was like more tired than before, but it's definitely a lot better uh, today, energy wise, especially since I had the monster in the beginning, and later on when I was feeling a little bit lower energy, the matcha went through and like saved me, so I was able to go a lot longer than I usually would. And we were taking a lot more breaks in terms of like downtime between the rides, so we kind of sitting a little bit more. But by the end of the night, she ended up getting really cold, and equivalently, my feet were hurting a lot. So we just made the decision to come back to the hotel. But then we ended up meeting her brothers towards the end. After he like flicked her in her ear, and she was getting a little cranky. But ended up making her laugh and ended up making her night. So then we ended up going back to the Buzz Lightyear Astro Blasters, and I beat her in that by 100K. Yeah, it's been a long, good 2 days of eating good food, going on fun rides. She's been having a blast. Oh, Star Tours. We went on Star Tours. Man, I didn't realize they had different scenarios for each of the rides, so those were super fun. Especially since it's usually it's been like the same too. I don't know when they changed it, but we went on it for the last 2 days, so that's been super fun. And bro, like the best one today was I think in Gate C. That was probably the the best one so far, especially the one with like it's a lot more comedic and a lot more rumbling, so moving. So that was super fun. And then today, Runaway Railroad actually worked because yesterday when we went on it, explained earlier, and like in the middle of the ride, it just like cut off. Like when we got to Daisy, the animation just stopped. You're supposed to like waltz, and then it does like a conga. So it didn't really work yesterday. Today I made up for it because it worked perfectly, especially the ending. So it was really fun. Got to do Roger Rabbit again. That was really fun. Honestly, a lot of the rides that we went on didn't have like long queues except for Toy Story, which we didn't do a Lightning Lane for. I went and got on Space Mountain. Yeah, it was pretty much the only ride I did without her. Everything else we did together. So it was really fun. Gonna try to do Cars tomorrow, the Matterhorn, and maybe Dumbo. You gonna do Dumbo with me? She doesn't like a lot of like going up high rides or like fast rides. Hurts her stomach. Yeah. It's gonna be ended for day 2. You wanna say anything?
My head is just.
Your elbow feel funny?
My elbow feels fine.
That's it for day 2, guys. Later.